Do you know the story of Short Pump Mall?
No.
Okay. So now we think of Short Pump as this like booming mall shopping area. Yeah. Well, rewind another 100 years, and that whole area out there was like one of the main posts that horse and buggy would stop at when they were carrying cargo and traveling to the train station and coming through there on horseback and also carrying carriages, right? They had like good water troughs for the horses, and it was a good place to stop and reload and all those things. And it became such a popular pass through that what would happen is when it would rain and the horses would come through, it would just create a mess because it would get really muddy because it was really tracked up from all of the foot traffic and horse traffic and carriage and the ruts from the wheels on the carriages and stuff.
Yeah.
And it became like a big problem. And so they decided to build a pavilion over top of the water pump that was there. Pavilion, and they plan on having a big ribbon cutting and stuff to reopen the station. So they build the pavilion, they get there, they cut the ribbon, and they go to pull the water pump up to like christen the water pump and say, welcome back. And they pull the water pump up and it hit, and water pumps back then are huge. They're massive, right? The levers on them are huge. They're multiple feet long.
Right.
They go and they pull the lever and it hits the roof of the pavilion to where they can't open it all the way. And just a little bit of water trickles out. And they're like, oh.
Okay.
And some fast thinker, he goes and gets a hacksaw and cuts off the top of the pump handle. Therefore, that stop became known as Short Pump. And people would always refer to it as Short Pump because that is the stop with the short pump. Man. And that's literally where Short Pump got its name. And as a bonus, if you go to Short Pump today, when you walk in and there's that main water fountain in the center, at the top of that water fountain is the original Short Pump. And like you would never even notice it. You wouldn't even know what it is, right? But if you walk in there, the actual Short Pump is mounted as a pedestal on the top of that fountain. And that's literally why the entire area is called Short Pump.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Names are crazy, man.
Isn't that nuts?
It's like people name towns after shit like that. It's so crazy to me.